What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gmias back here, just doing what I do. I have no idea what it is, but I'm bringing out the Falcons this game. And yeah, I'm not going to be starting, what's that boy's name? Matty Ice? Yeah, I don't know about him, bro. I ain't sold on him too much, but so pretty much you ain't going to see him in the game. Today is October 5th, 2013. It's the 2-year anniversary of Steve Jobs passing. You know, I keep certain dates in my head of people that are relevant because they always say, you know, I remember they used to tell me when I was younger growing up, man, everybody's replaceable. But those were the people that I'm not talking about family life. I'm talking about as far as the dudes that you're around growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because like in the fields that I was involved in, you have to believe that. And it's a lot of employers and shit like that believe that, like, yo, everybody's replaceable. But there's some people that are unique, man, that you can't replace. Steve Jobs was one of those people. And today, I looked, I'm just like, looking around, seeing what's going on. Because in 2011, that was the year of a lot of people dying that were relevant in my eyes. Steve Jobs being, as far as somebody I didn't know, somebody that was relevant to me because of what he did and what he meant to the world itself. As of today with Apple, I looked on the site just to make sure to see if they would even acknowledge that he passed away and it's an anniversary. It was nothing there. They got some bullshit about the iPhone 5C, which is a fucking mockery and a bullshit. It's basically beneath Apple to where Apple has been, and Apple is really they're on the brink of becoming irrelevant if they don't step it up and do what they're supposed to be, be what they're supposed to be and what was envisioned by, the founder, which is Steve Jobs. For the guys that haven't seen the movie Jobs, Ashton Kutcher doesn't really do too bad of a job portraying him. I thought it would be a lot worse, but it's just about the idea and the thoughts that you should get from watching the actual movie. But the bottom line is some people are irreplaceable. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that you just look at them like, that fucking idiot that works with you. Like, yo, bro, if that guy left, nothing would change. But then you got guys like, Steve Jobs. You got guys. It depends. I can't really give a lot of people credit for being unique guys. Einstein, I can. Certain people in history, people have told me that, I'm unique as well. But you have to believe that to actually live it. And I know, but from just being around people, that I'm unique and shit like that, and I can't be replaced for what I do. I don't, in other cases, there's always other people that can do something that somebody else does and probably do it better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I'm not talking about like, for example, you got a hoe or a female that you've been messing with, you know what I'm saying? She do that little thing with her tongue though. You know what I'm saying? But then you meet another girl and then she doing something else with her tongue though. You know what I'm saying? But that's like, different things come into play. I don't know what the fuck that guy was doing on that shit. I dropped so many picks this game. I don't even know what the fuck was going on. But, certain people just can't be replaced. And everybody knows the people that can be replaced and who can't be. There's a lot of people that just run around not knowing what the fuck's going on and think it's sweet. But everybody's like, yeah, that motherfucker could go any day now. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But, and then you, look at this shit. He's supposed to get sacked and he's throwing. Come on, bro. But, it's just the saying itself. And I have to be the one to tell you that, like, everybody is not replaceable. Regardless of what an employer might tell you. It depends on what you're doing. Because, if you're a fucking guy that heats the fries at McDonald's, of course. You know what I'm saying, bro? Of course you're fucking expendable. They're gonna fucking do what's right. But if you're like, what Steve Jobs represented, even for that little time that he left Apple before he passed away, and the whole shit, they had to do whatever they had to do to get him back. Like, some people just mean more to something than others. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Basically, I just wanted to definitely, give a shout out to Steve Jobs and his family and everything like that. And yeah, you can look at his life and say, yeah, he was getting high on all kinds of drugs and doing shit like that. And he was a deadbeat dad for most of his life. But the man was so focused on getting something done. And a lot of people don't understand that. And there's no excuse for, not taking care of your kids and shit like that. You got a lot of people of color and Caucasian people that just don't give a fuck. Like, yo, I ain't paying that shit. Dudes rather go to jail and pay for that fucking bastard child. You know what I'm saying? And in some cases, you're like, yo, you could understand it because you don't know if it's yours. But now with technology, bro, when you go take that test and it's yours, it don't matter if she fucked everybody on the block. You got to take care of your kid. You fucked it too. You just as stupid. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yo, her name is Dashiki, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, she's gonna fuck dudes. But that's people's decisions on who they get involved with and what they do. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Females and just going out there, some females will trap a man, do the old needle trick and poke some holes in the condom, whatever like that. But we got to be realistic, man. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it's just dumbass niggas going raw. And when I say niggas, I mean nigger like Riley Cooper would say it. Like ignorant people, Caucasian or people of color. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no color with the word nigger. It transcends race. When you're doing dumb shit, yeah, pretty much with the ER on it. Not like NIGGA where it's cool. Where we have black African American Negroes use it in a sense where it's supposed to be cool. I'm going strictly for the fact like I'm about to jump over the fence and off me a nigga like Riley Cooper. That type of sense is what I'm saying. That when you don't do what's right for something that you bring into the world or whatever the case is, I understand because a lot of people be having some crazy ass excuses that I talk to, like, yo man, I know that was my girl, bro, but you know I mean I know that's my kid and everything, and she was my girl, but yo she fucked these 3 dudes, and I'm like, bro, remember how you met her, bro? Bro, remember you fucked her when her man was in the house. So what the fuck you think's gonna happen when you try to make a relationship out of this shit? Like. And these are the type of excuses and shit like that just really piss me off. And I know a lot of people have a lot of, you know, negative things to say about Steve Jobs as far as his personal life. But I'm talking basically on overall for what he meant to the world. The world effect of this individual. Everybody's not going to be scot-free. I'm not scot-free. You know, people make mistakes. They do crazy shit. But for what he meant to the world is what I'm saying. That's why I believe for his presence being on the planet and what he was able to create with nothing, is what makes it profound to me. In the sense of the word, it's, you know, in the sense of just he had his effect, his lasting effect. And like I said, I did look on the website and see that they didn't even have anything on there. It's just stupid ass colorful phones that do the same shit that the iPhone fucking 3 does. You know what I'm saying? Just like bullshit. Like they gotta step it up, and they're basically right now just leaving the gateway open to all these other dumb motherfuckers that are trying to come out and be relevant and, you know, do whatever. But you got to always try to give respect where it's due. And I've always given Steve Jobs, while he was alive, credit. I've said a lot of things about him while he was alive and even in his passing. Because you got to give people credit while they're alive. Because when they're gone, it don't mean nothing. This motherfucker really trying to take it for 6, too. And that's pretty much what I wanted to do today on the anniversary of Steve Jobs passing, man. Is just give credit to a man that created things that people didn't foresee. Made the home computer the shit. Like, you just want, you know what I'm saying? When people thought that it was something that shouldn't be in the house. You know what I'm saying? And the fascinating thing is I actually watched the Steve Jobs movie on a fucking Mac Mini. So it's just shit like that connected to a fucking 52-inch screen and just being easy, man. And it's the beauty of it. So we gotta, like I said, we always gotta go on to we gotta find a way to change the world in our own sense. And whichever way it is, you know, the way I do it is kind of crazy, and dudes don't understand what the fuck is going on, and yo, it's like this guy is fucking out of his mind, but that's the way that I look at it. That's the way that I want to see it, and I have a plan that's going to help to do it, and I've already done it. I've already got grown men walking around talking about they fucking dudes, and they think it's cool. So pretty much part 1 of the plan is over. Until next time, one love.